Hello guys and welcome once more to Civil War 2. So the game of course crashed as per usual. We do have our forces back over here actually, so I'm kind of tempted to go for it once more. We do actually even have some reinforcements too, so we'll add that to the core over here. And I reckon we can take this force. We have almost doubled the strength there, so I think we'll be able to do quite nice over there. Which will free up this Savannah 20-pound artillery, which I can send to the front line, which will be very much appreciated. Okay, so we do know about this force over here, that's fine. I need to combine these forces. Come on. There we go. You gotta click these units in such a strange way sometimes, it's kinda odd. Right, so, instead of going over here, we are in fact going to travel up north. If possible actually, I think I'd love to try and get around the Union, though doing that will be a challenge, I suppose you could say. Very much a challenge. Trying to look if there's even any way in, but there doesn't appear to be. So I suppose the best option would be going over here then. Screw it, we'll just go for the first plan then. Head over here then and make sure we actually defend the settlement, fair enough. That didn't go quite as I expected. Right, so we have our two armies over here, and I am going to wait for our war production to catch up. We need to be able to replace these losses. Yeah, we are going to need a third one, which is good for us. I am recruiting some supplies down here so we can move this army out. Our new generals will be here soon. We'll have this gentleman take up the defense of the town over here. And we have our leaders on their way. They'll be there in 9 days. And once they're there, we can organise that into a proper army, and then use that to retake New Orleans. We're going to assault over here and make sure we take this. I don't know if there's even anything in here, it doesn't appear to be. I'm going to actually send some forces over here and make sure we can take this, if at all possible. As it is quite the nice city, Mora would be quite a nice city, as I imagine it would produce quite a lot of supplies. Over here in the far... well, north, I suppose you could say. Yeah, northish, yes. What I've decided to do is I'm going to send out the USS Chickasaw, and we're going to send it up the river. We're going to have it bombard the enemy. And if we can distract them, then I can try my bloody best to try and steal anything up here. I wish I had, like, another freaking partisan thing. That would have been lovely right about now. But yeah... there's quite a lot of nice stuff on this river. If we could take all the stuff on the river, then that's a huge gain for us. And if we could bring all these ironclads out to sea, we could definitely field some formidable firepower. Not enough to be able to rival the Union at all, but still, enough to give us some naval support, which would be quite lovely. I've decided to pull back these men over here. I'm going to leave this guy over here just out as a deterrent. He's not going to do too well, obviously, because he's on his own, but oh well. Right then. Not too much else really going on. We do need to have him in here so he can try and, well, survive. I am sending this corps over here. They'll be there in 10 days. It's made up of cavalry and some cavalry, well, cannon. So, good number of men, actually. Plus, he's a military genius, so he should be really good. This force will move out in time. Sending some extra men across the river here to take up positions here. So, the thing is, what do I want to do with this stack? I don't know how much is over here. I doubt there's much over here. So, we'll have to see. There's this stack over here, which is actually a problem. So I think we'll keep that force here then. These guys have some supplies. I'll give them some extra supplies so they can be fairly autonomous. But yeah, these guys can stay here for the time being then. Okay, so far we're sitting on the Winnebago, yeah, the Kickapoo and the Chickasaw. The Chickasaw is operational, which is fantastic for us. But yeah, if I could get the cavalry over here and to take these, then that would be great for us. That'd be a nice little gain. I've noticed that foreign intervention is at -1, so I don't know if that means foreign powers could intervene against us or what. So that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Okay, there's not too much else to be doing. We are trying to take Fort Monroe. I imagine we'll be able to take it, it's just we need to recover our cohesion. So, onwards! Onwards and upwards to the next turn. Yes, and I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. Ah, dear. That's a lot of ships. That is indeed a lot of ships there. I don't know if the Union's planning on trying to naval invade me again, but it's not really going to work this time. I do have people in Richmond. I have quite a lot of people in Richmond, actually. There could be something like 30,000 plus troops in Richmond now, which is going to be hard to beat, especially when they're dug in behind fortifications, so good luck to that one. With the limited amount of cash that I'm going to have in the following turns, I think the best thing I could probably do is maybe start constructing some more artillery. Artillery is something that we definitely lacked. I probably should have focused on that a hell of a lot more, but oh well. A lot of our artillery we've actually captured from the Union, which is quite nice. Each of them is obviously very important, and we've maintained it, which is nice. I will have to retake Norfolk at some point, but if I can take Fort Monroe first, that would be the best situation. That'd be great for me. The fight in the far east of the nation is going... No, far west, what am I on about? The far west is actually going pretty well. We've managed to lock down most of the Union forces over there. We're sending out the rebel, or the partisans to... just put pressure on the American forts. We're also trying to take some of their important towns. There's a town by the name of East Mora, which I wanted to take as a walled, fortified city. And it should have quite the good supply stash in there. So if I can take that, that will keep my troops going for a long time to come. But yes, I'm looking forward to the fight in the area around Dakota and etc. That area is quite interesting because it has a lot of ironclads being built over there. And if I can lock that down, that's really going to cause some issues for the Union. Are they going to send troops to, well, save their ironclads? Because that's a significant investment in time and cash and war supply. And then for some copperheads to come in there and capture that bloody thing and have that bloody thing turn on you. I can imagine that's that must be quite the bloody ball ache. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how that goes. Okay. Whatever the game feels like loading. I've noticed the loading time seems to be getting longer, which is a little bit of a concern. Hoping that it doesn't mean anything bad. But we'll see. I would love if the Union was to attack my armies in the north. I mean, I wouldn't love it because I'd have to replace those losses and it's going to be difficult for me. But the thing is, it's like they're dug in to an entrenchment level of level 5, so that's going to be difficult. Balls. Well, those cavalry didn't last very long, did they? Well, at least they escaped. Okay. Hopefully he destroyed... No, he didn't actually get a chance to destroy the rail. That's going to be fucking annoying. Okay, so we managed to save the infantry this time. We sent them up to Napoleon. Run some fire onto that riverine transport. And onto that infantry brigade. Ah, right, finally. Okay, wow. He actually has decided to come for me. That's brave. Can we see our entrenchment value? No. But we are dug into a very great extent. To a great extent. So that's 3,100, 3,100. Where's the meat of the army? Just 16,000? There's only about 20,000 men coming at me. That's interesting. High reserve deployment. So they're going for a fighting withdrawal. That's odd. Okay, let's try and see the situation. Oh, right, okay, so that's really interesting. What would be a good counter to this? Mass firepower. Ah, we'll try mass firepower. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think things are going fairly well. Considering we've not lost a single man. Yep. Jesus Christ. My God. Oh, cool. We captured... oh, well, we killed some of those as well. Okay, guys, I believe I've bloody done it. So, let's hope I didn't forget anything and just pray! Pray to the bloody... four gods of chaos that it bloody works. I mean, for fuck's sake. I'm tired of it not working. Why does it not work? It gets really interesting. I swear to God, I must have the patience of a saint to be able to put up with this bullshit from every goddamn AGeod game. But oh well, not bitter or annoyed in any way. Okay. Well, while these same events happen for the third time, I shall indeed look on Amazon at like shit for my computer that I want to build, so yeah. Professional YouTubing shit. For the love of God, don't crash, you son of a bitch. I'm not touching the mouse this time, so it can be happy. It can be happy. I'm not touching. No touchy. No touchy. Dearie me. It gets really tiring. Like, tired to the point of where it's like, oh, for God's sakes. Because I don't know what causes it. It's the same critical error that happens with every AGeod. It's probably something to do with Windows 7, but then again, it's a bloody older system by now, so why is it such a problem? I don't know. Dear. If it keeps crashing, then I don't really know what I can do. I hope it continues, to be honest. It would be really bloody annoying if I had to cancel the campaign or something. Oh well, we can hope, we can dream. Right, we're on the 6th day. 7th. Back to 1. Now, could this be what's causing the issue? The fact that it's going from 6, 7, then back to 0. Because that does seem to be quite a little bit of a problem. But, yeah. That would be my opinion. I have no idea why it's doing this. Okay. Well, here we go. So we're going to see this battle then, so that's interesting. And I actually told him to go on the attack this time. Mass firepower, infantry countercharge. So we know he's going for the harass the enemy deployment. Mr. Winfield S. Hancock. So let's see. A unit overlap is actually quite useful for this sort of thing. Let's, oh, yeah, we should be able to destroy this force quite easily. I don't know if we'll have the same, luck as the last turn, where we destroyed a couple thousand men without a single loss, but hey-ho. Things happen. Okay. Oh, no, actually, we do appear to be losing men. Oh, there we go. That was an interesting round. I didn't quite... Okay. No, even with the 5,000 men, you can't seem to beat him. Hmm. Oh, good, good. Appears we managed to get there just in time. Actually, just in the nick of time. Holy shit, it didn't crash. Holy shit. My god. Oh, the Kickapoo is now ready. Kick yeah. I mean, hell yeah. Right, the USS Osagi. Osagi. Okay, so if we combine the Chickasaw with the Osagi, no, with the Kickapoo, then we should be in a good situation. For the most part, I could, well, you know, I could bring this force out and we could literally kick their asses. There's quite a lot of men there. We are seeing those forces over there, which is interesting. The Winnebago will be ready in 63 days. So that's quite lovely, actually. I'm quite happy with that one. Ah, so that is that fleet over there. Oh, you know what? Ooh. I think we're going to send the 1st Tennessee Cavalry. And if we can get there, well, as fast as absolutely humanly possible, then that would be good. Deep Raider. Okay. But yes, if I could capture that as well, that'd be incredible. How have we not taken this town? Do we just literally not have enough men to take it or something? No, we didn't assault this turn. Okay, fair enough. Right then, so we have about 870 men here. How many is here? 480. Yeah, we should be able to defeat that force fairly easily. Right. Good, we finally have our leaders over here. We have some... Ooh, the Louisiana Defense. That's interesting. Okay. Right. This is going to be interesting to sort out. Can't form you into an army, but, yeah. Sharpshooter and strong morale is always fantastic. I'll take the cannons from the Louisiana Defense. No, I'll leave the rebels separate. Okay, so that's a strong force. So we'll take these guys out then. No, I didn't mean you. Okay. I'll leave the pack train in here then. And then we have another core over here as well. Okay, so oh, what? Okay. Right, so if we go on the offensive here, then we should be able to catch whatever that is. What's in here? Okay. Fair enough. So this is about 27,000 men, so that's a good amount of men, actually. We are up against quite a good number of Union men as well, but they are separated. So we can use that to our advantage, hopefully. Okay. Not too much going on over here, then. We've seen what's going on here. This force is now over here. They are actually running out of supply. How much is in here? 123. Okay. Oh, a cavalryman. That is a hugely strong force. Right, the Italian Guard, the Spanish, LA, I don't know, the Guard Francois. Oh, cool. Okay. We'll send this force. Actually, no, this force can remain here. It's this guy who needs to be resupplied. I think, yeah, okay. So we'll send this guy back. He'll be resupplied within a couple days. Well, he'll be there for 13 days, so it'll be freshly supplied, which would be great for us. Right, we are seeing even more forces over here then, so we are definitely raising the ire of the Union. I'm hoping we can get over there pretty quickly. And try and seize any more ironclads if at all possible. Right, so we have further forces over here. I don't know why. Pillaged? By who? Okay. These guys are almost ready. Still can't combine with that force over there, which is a shame. Right, so we didn't see this happen this time, so that's interesting. Ah, yes, our great naval commander. Okay, so the navy is pretty fucking low on cohesion, so we'll send them over to Norfolk. It should be good enough, actually. Right, we have arrived over here. Can we not? Oh no. Weird. Oh, okay, so we need a bit of population loyalty as well. Right, we are seeing a lot of them over here. I don't know why you have 2 HQ support. Oh, not. Okay then. That's a little absurd. Might as well put this force in here. Apparently that makes us significantly weaker. Interesting. Right, so we are dug into a level 5 entrenchment value, so that will be interesting. Right, Mr. Beauregard over here. Surprise and deceiver. We'll send Beauregard over to the capital then. Okay, well, there's not too much that has actually happened this turn then. I will have to replace my losses. Which is going to be hard, as I can't really afford it, actually, so that's fairly worrying. Oh, thank the Lord. We are going to be... Yeah, actually, no, 10% inflation is not that bad, actually. That's not that bad at all. That's actually better than I was expecting. I was expecting something crazy, but no, that's not that bad. I'll take 10% inflation. That's not bad at all, really. Okay. Right, not too much else to do, so I'm going to keep saving just so I don't have to repeat my moves again if the game does a decrash. Which would be hugely annoying. Okay. I'm hoping that we can get across there. We're moving in about, what was it, 5 days with that cavalry force, so that's pretty good. If we can get into Lexington, then we could actually secure some more naval forces. I'm hoping with the passing of the, was it the Kickapoo? No, the Chickasaw. The Chickasaw. Yes, I'm hoping with the passing of the Chickasaw that will keep their flotilla within Lexington. If I can get there and take Lexington, then at least I'll gain even more ships. And with that, then at least I'll gain control of the river this far north. I do have quite good control of the river, actually. There's only like one section where I don't have really any control over it. But I mean, I have 2 ironclads over here so far, and another 63 days I'll have a 3rd ironclad, and if I can capture anything else, even more ironclads. So yeah, everything's coming up Middlehouse so far. We are going to end up being attacked in the Mid-Atlantic by that force of about 5,000 strength. Well, if it does attack me, I reckon we could probably do some extreme damage to it. The terrain isn't the most beneficial to defense. I actually haven't checked what kind of terrain it is. I'll check when we see it next time. If it was something like hills or something like that would be godlike. But no. It'll probably be like plains or something like that. Oh well. Okay. Taking its time as per usual. Yeah, the call that we sent to get to Carrollton actually did arrive just in time. Just in time for the battle as well, so that was quite good. Whether we arrived before those Union forces, I imagine we probably did, which is quite good for us. But with it being cavalry, the fact that we can resupply at Carrollton, we'll be able to move quite fast and strike quite hard. That's the thing we should have been doing. We should have been sending cavalry forces deeper into the enemy territory. But the problem was, obviously, with the huge amount of forces that came down from the St. Louis area. Yeah, it was quite difficult to get by them. So, yes. We do have a lot of conscripts in our pool. We have 715 conscripts. That's a lot. The problem is, I mean, we do have a lot of war supply as well. We're actually making quite a decent amount of war supply. The problem is cash. And if it comes to it, I'll have to requisition and, well, plunder the enemy settlements. Which I have absolutely no problem with. If we can do that, then that's great. I'll take the cash from the enemy. And we're taking his ship, so that's brilliant. I mean, we just need to gather these ironclads. We'll send them down to... New Orleans, actually. If we can get them down to New Orleans, that's some ridiculously good fire support for our men. And, yeah, we should definitely be able to put the hurt on the Union forces. And hopefully prevent their reinforcements. So I think it would probably be better if we kept them out just at the mouth of the river, actually, and prevent any enemy reinforcement. Okay, moving across. Rightio. Hmm. I love the fact that they keep going down the river, though. I mean, it's just let me kill so many of them. Ah, those poor infantry. Oh, that force is now 2,000 strength. Well, that's not good. There we go. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't you do it. Ah, yes! Ah! There we go. Oh, good. We finally captured the town. Apparently we didn't have enough men to capture the town. So, well, okay. How's the intervention going? Oh, yes, good. We have about $802,000 now. Did we? Yes, we did. We did indeed. We captured the Osigi. Fantastic. That is actually amazing. Okay. The Winnebago? What? How did you take it? What the fuck? Oh, is that a new one? No, we have the Winnebago and we have the Winnebago. Oh, you cheeky little fucks. 17 days. 9 days by riverine transport. Right, we're going to try and take the Winnebago. So send our fleet over here, and if we can prevent them from leaving, then yes. The Union detachment, the USS Winnebago, Foot Fleet or Fut Fleet or whatever it is. But yes, I'm happy with that. So, in essence, we've cleared this place out. We don't really need to hold this place at all anymore. 32nd Fleet. Yes. I think we'll cross the river here. These partisans can move out over there. Actually, no, I may want to just hold on to this. Does it produce supply? Nah, not really. Okay, so I'll send these partisans out, and if I could make it over there... Nah, I'd rather not cross through enemy... well, through them. 11 days. Right, so that would take us 31 days, but it should take us around the enemy forces and potentially capture something up here as well. Yeah. But yes, that worked out quite lovely for us. How are you? Do you need replacements or something? That is a phenomenally large force. Oh my god. Okay, so we weren't at... Fuck me! Wow! Mother of God! Wow! How are they that bloody strong? Jesus Christ! God damn! That's a lot of men! That's a lot of men! Okay, so the second fleet has arrived over here, that's good for us. God. Damn, son. Okay, good, the HQ support's already. We'll send them over here then. I can't get over how many men that is, goddamn. I could link up there, or I could... I'll head back over here, actually. Alright, we'll have the second fleet come out and make sure we can hold the river. We'll give them a little bit of a bombardment, so that should help us. Plus, it should make sure these forces are safe. But yeah... Still can't get over how bloody many that is, like, God! Okay, so we have a lot of cash and we have a good amount of war supply. So what should we do with this? We could do the premium for volunteers. But honestly, we're doing good on the conscript pool. Well... Perhaps some more war supply coming from Texas would be quite handy. That would be quite good for us. So I do need ironworks. Now, is that all we got? We'll build some armories and arsenals in Texas then. Okay, so that takes off some of our war supply there. Yep. Okay. We'll dig in here. What are they doing? It's interesting whatever they're doing. Okay, how many men do we have in the town? We have about 1,771. That should be a good amount. Ah, motherfucker. There's honestly not all that bloody much I can do. Wow, 23 days, that's impressive. Okay. I'm scared, actually. The Union has so many men, I can't believe it. Well, that could be a reason why they weren't doing anything. Okay. I'm happy that we did indeed manage to capture the Osagi. Okie dokie. Right, we are seeing men over here, militia. We're dug into level 2 at the moment. There we go. Wow, that improves the combat ability quite nicely. How many men is this? About 12,000 men, actually. He's a training master and a patriot. Well, yeah, patriot and a militiaman. So that's really good for us. An entrencher. That's cool. It's pretty good, actually. I mean, I would... Right, okay. So we'll take his men and we'll give them to him. He's an entrencher, so honestly, he's going to be better for us because we'll gain bonuses from him. So let's see, yes. If already entrenched, plus 10% defensive fire bonus and 1 extra protection for the units. So those men will be better protected and they'll be able to fire and do more damage to the enemy. So that's good for us, actually. It's really good. Well, I'm just absolutely flabbergasted at the sheer amount of men that the enemy does indeed have. That's a shit ton. An absolute shit ton of them. That's not entirely... I don't even know really what I can do against that. That's just so many men. I can form an army in here, so I'll wait for the time being. There we go. The Army of the Potomac rises once more. Okay, so how many men do we actually have roughly in here? There we go. Interesting, he can make a call. Where's Elwood, actually? But yeah, that's brilliant. We finally linked up once more. There's a blockade runner and a seaman. And a scholar and a gentleman. But yeah, if we can put out to the river, the James River, and bombard the Union forces, that will definitely be good. How many losses are we at now? So we're at 248,000 losses, whereas the Union's at about 328,000 losses, but we've also captured 60,000 of their men as well. So that's impressive. Right. Really, it's just the fact that the Union bloody took Richmond that fucked me so much. We just need to retake New Orleans, and then they only really have just DC and those objectives, so that's amazing. I think I'm probably going to end up losing this one, actually. I mean, if the Union can fucking field that much strength, then what the hell can I do against that? I mean, I'll try my best. I can't do anything else. Okay. And it's bloody 12 o'clock. That means this will have to be the last turn of the session, as I have to go fairly soon, and I fucking hate work. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the time that that army comes crashing down on me. But we'll see. We'll see. Well, it does look as though Washington is undefended, to be honest. Which, this is actually pretty interesting. I mean, I wonder if I could, I don't know, send like a cavalry force across the river by riverine transport or something. And then, if, God willing, the city is undefended? I doubt it would be undefended, but then again, who knows? Perhaps. We'll see into the next turn. If we actually get to the next turn and it doesn't crash, we'll see. And if the town, if like Washington itself is undefended, and we could sneak some riverine transportation across there, that would be huge. I mean, yeah. That would definitely swing things around for us. In the most dramatic sense as well. All we'd need really is for the Union to commit to an offensive against our armies. That's what we need. The men at Culpeper, Johnson's army, they're probably in a better position because of the fact that the enemy does have to cross that river. So they are the lesser army, but at least they have that advantage as well. Okay, so that army is moving by rail. So they could be moving up to attack us. They definitely could be. But who knows? Who knows for whom the bell tolls? But that is a lot of men though. 21,000 strength. Like, what the fuck? Like, how could you even... What the hell is in that army to make it so strong? It's just unreal. Okay. Considering like a couple thousand men, like 3,000 to 4,000 infantry strong division is like 100 strength, 100 and something strength. So imagine 21,000. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder what bonuses the AI actually has. Because I'm pretty damn sure the attrition on that army could be enough to freaking kill hundreds of men. So we'll see. Okay, right, so just trying to jibber jabber on as the game takes forever to load. Yep. Watching the minutes tick by. God damn game. Dear. Whenever you feel ready, game. Whenever you feel ready. I would like to see how my men performed if they were to attack. Ideally, I'd like them to attack Robert E. Lee because he's